Here we go. This is Graham Rudge in his Mark II Escort. Graham's from Wales. He's 72 years of age, this gentleman. Still very quick for a man of 72. And off he goes. Car co-driven with Derek Wetton, of course. Lots of development in this car. Fuel injected. Running a Shilliber built 2-litre Pinto. Oh, and he just carrying good speed through there. Braking now for the entry to Prospect. A tricky little bend. Now you power up now towards the hairpin. Braking from 4th gear, probably pushing 100 miles an hour now. Hard on the brakes. Down through the gears, down into 1st gear. Turn in and then power up under the trees. You have to be careful up in here obviously because it can be very slippy under the trees, especially if there's been a bit of rain. Graham really on it now and across the finish line in a 44.26. Well done, Graham. Next up we have the Mark I Escort of Stephen and Lee Joint. This again is running a cross-flow motor, a very tidy little Escort. One of these two guys, father and son team, one of the top teams in the Southwest for their class. I believe Lee won the Southwest Championship this year, having lots of speed through there. 43.44, number 886. Hard on the brakes, no lockups, turns in, gets on the power. That's definitely Lee driving there, he's Mr. Sideways. Powering up now under the trees, up towards the finish line. A nasty little bend just as you get to the finish line, just as you snatch 4th gear, and 43.49 for Lee. Well done, Lee. Mark II RS 2000 of John Partridge. John now gone up through the first right-hander, a little chicane, little S shape here into Prospect where the first split is. How will he handle the hairpin at the top here? Car bouncing around, car moving around a lot, quite bumpy. And he turns in, and a good line there from John, just a little bit sideways in the exit there. He powered up, got on the power a little bit too early, but a good line. And now up to the finish line on a 45.05. Very nicely prepared Mark II Escort of Kevin Pycroft. I believe this car again is running a cross flow. Sounds very nice. He's powering now up towards the little rise. Tricky little bend here. It's just a little bit off camber and a little bump right in the middle. It can throw you very wide, throw you into those bales just on the left there. But Kevin's keeping it on the black stuff. Powering up the hill now towards the hairpin. Here he comes. Very neat, very neat. Not too sideways, get the power down out of the bend, up towards the finish line. Flat through the finish on a 49.62. Next up, Mark Skeets in the Mark I Escort Pinto. He's waving at the cameraman there. Let's see how this goes off the line. It's a very powerful Escort. Mark from Southampton. Lovely touch Escort up the hill. The first tricky right-hander. As I said before, this could be a very tricky corner. Can throw you very wide. But Mark's taking it easy. Had a nice lift. Now into Prospect, the quick left-hander, and now back on the power, all the way up now towards the hairpin. And you can see now Mark turns in, back on the power, and now up through the gears, all the way to the finish line. 42.03. It's one of the quickest we've seen in the class today. Paul Stevens from Andover in his Mark II Escort. Anderson prepared engine, Pinto engine in his Escort. Carl's getting ready to go. And away he goes. A good start there from Carl. Great weld up driven off the line. Very sweet gear changes from Carl there. One of the quickest gear changes around. Through that tricky right hander. Into Prospect. And out of Prospect Bend. And then flat. All the way up to the hairpin. Now he's back on the power. So it looks like a tidy one from Carl. 42.38.